This is Michael Delane of the Copenhagen Voice. With me is Britta Thomsen, who is a member of the European Parliament for the Danish Social Democrats. And Britta, you have a special area of responsibility, you might say, which is the Roma situation.
In the Socialist group in the European Parliament, we have established a group that we call Roma Fact-Finding Group, which objective is to go and see how is the situation of Roma in different European new member states countries first, and then how are they received in some of the countries where they used to go. I think Denmark is not so important in that case because we only got 37, but in Spain, for instance, they have 600,000 Romanian Romas arriving, so that arrived to Spain. So we try to see how can we improve the condition of the Roma people in Europe, but we analyze the situation. We try to come up with a political strategy for the Romas.
I was at a training course in Sofia in May. Minorities in the Media, I think it was called.
Yes.
Where there was a number of Romas from Slovenia.
Yes.
And one of the things we had to do was to find out how minorities are treated by the media and how to improve them. Treatment.
Yeah.
Why does it take so long for such a program to work down?
It's not only minorities, it's also majorities, because women are not so present in the media as men are. So it's both a minority and at the end of problem be represented in the media. And I think we should make quotas. I asked the BBC why there was always a woman when there are four to discuss something in the discussion sessions. And they said to me, we don't have quotas, but we know that we have to get at least one woman, at least one of a different, of an ethnic minority. And I think we should do the same when you go to such a course. The national television should learn the same as they have learned in the BBC.
In fact, there was two instructors from the BBC.
Yeah, they are best simply. They're simply the best in Europe, and they could provide best practice and let the other learn by that.
You mentioned also best practice as far as countries and integration is concerned, and they could teach everybody else.
Yes, I think this is a great advantage we have in the EU. This is what we call the European added value, where we find best practices in different member states that can be explored in other member states.
You mentioned Spain, I think, and Sweden.
When it comes to Roma, Finland, Spain are nominated as the best countries for Roma integration.
Another aspect which works in a different way is the Hungarian media legislation.
Yeah, horrible. We say it's not democracy. We are very much against it.
Why?
Because it puts so many restrictions on getting access both to the internet and the media that we find is completely unacceptable in a modern democracy.
Is that because the media is very anti the present government, or does the present government feel it's threatened in some other way?
No, I think it's a kind of mentality in countries not being used to democracy. I have been in visiting Kazakhstan, for instance, and they would like to, they say, improve democracy, but in reality they're not very democratic and they don't understand the notion of democracy, and this is a big problem, and we have to teach them if they want to be members stay in the EU, like Hungary.
But we still have problems with certain countries in the EU.
Also Italian media.
Well, that's a slightly different matter, because you've got one person who owns half the media, and because he's political leader, owns the other half, as it were. Can the EU not have some legislation?
Yes, we tried in the parliament, but we were a minority because his party convinced the right wing that it was a national matter and not an EU matter, so we lost.
So there's you can't get around that through court.
Not in Italy, but I think the situation in Hungary is quite extreme. So therefore, there will be taken some action from the EU. Next week, the Hungarian presidency will present a program in Strasbourg, and then there will be a debate on that.
How is the EU in terms of helping other countries solve human rights problems?
EU is pushing for human rights, and this is very important. And the European Parliament play a very central role in pushing for human rights.
And you believe that will?
Yes, I'm a coordinator, the chairperson of in the Women's Rights Committee and the Socialist Group. So I work a lot on women's rights and minority women's rights, and I think it's very important that we push.
Internationally or just EU?
No, both internationally and within the EU, but also within the EU. We should not think that our own house has been clean and clear, because it's not.
Are there big problems?
There are many problems still, yes, and even in Denmark, where we have not gender equality.
Okay. Britta Thomsen, tack så mycket.
Thank you.
Michael Lilly, Copenhagen Voice.